sitting here on the helipad of the Air Ambulance Northern Ireland at HEMS base here. But basically what the Air Ambulance provides is actually providing a HEMS team, allowing us to go out to cases of serious trauma. But essentially we're bringing elements of the hospital to the roadside, to the farmyard, which makes a difference. The sooner we get there, the quicker patients can have critical care interventions, which can make a huge difference, which can primarily save their lives, make a huge difference to their outcomes when they've been significantly injured. So we have a paramedic within our service who's up in ambulance control. He's filtering all the 999 calls coming through within Northern Ireland. We get about 600 calls a day. So he's filtering things and looking for those high-end trauma calls where we feel that sort of the paramedic doctor team going out can do some interventions which make a difference.
That's one of the key things about this service, is that we take a trauma team out to the patient and we start to carry out interventions that would not normally be done until the patient reaches the hospital, but we're doing that at a much earlier stage by actually taking essentially the hospital out to the patient.
The advantage of us having training kit on the base here is that we're not using the actual operational kit that we would be using on a daily basis. So everything that we carry in the helicopter is replicated in the training centre here. This is our main response bag that we would bring to most adult emergencies, and each of the different pockets contains different areas such as airway, circulation, and fractures. So the bag opens up like a clamshell. It weighs about 15 kilos and both the paramedic and the doctor carry one each. So sometimes if we can't get landed quite close to where we're going, it can be a bit of a run up. In the back here we have our circulatory and chest intervention kit. We also have basic airway kit. And this is our intravenous area, so we have all our cannulas for getting IV access and our syringes. This bag here is our emergency airways bag, and it also contains our checklists for different drug doses for different types of intervention. We have our advanced airway kit, we have our laryngoscopes, our endotracheal tubes, our eye gels, and these are nasal airways. So this is if we're putting somebody under anaesthetic, we would use this kit, and then that links up to the ventilator in the actual helicopter.
This is a lifelong journey, the service to integrate into Northern Ireland. We're starting the process up. We have a lot of young excellent clinicians who I hope will look around and want to be part of this here. To be part of that, we need them to develop their skills in their day job, and then in time, to come and work for us in the Air Ambulance, so that we have a really provide a high level of care to our patients across the whole of Northern Ireland. So that's certainly a vision we have, but as I said, it's lifelong, but it's the charity element of this here. The helicopter requires a significant amount of finance and money, and that's we ultimately want Northern Ireland to believe in us.
So as a charity, Air Ambulance Northern Ireland needs to raise 2 million every single year. Obviously as a new service and a new charity, we're very much in our infancy, and the fundraising journey is really just beginning 1 year in. The 2 million figure is massive, of course, and it equates to roughly about £5,500 that needs to be raised every single day.
Well, it does seem like a lot of money, but the service so far has proved itself to be crucial. The results that we've had are really impressive. The amount of lives that have been saved, the amount of people that would have possibly been left with disabilities that are now back to work, enjoying their lives with their families. I would just encourage people to get behind the charity. It is an awful lot of money to raise, but so far the support from the public's been fantastic. I'd like to thank the people that have supported us so far and keep up the good work.